Good morning and welcome to Vik and Wern Sports Chat. Hey, beautiful Friday morning, start of the weekend. People always discuss, is Friday already the weekend or not? For me, yes. For me, Friday is the start of the weekend. Maybe like in the afternoon it really starts, but Friday is definitely the start of the weekend for me. And what a weekend is going to be. You guys, a lot of sports coming up and we are looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it, and you guys should be joining us on the channel this weekend because we've got some special things coming up. We'll get into that one after the other. This morning, let's quickly first start where we always start with our topics. EuroLeague last night. Yes, EuroLeague. There was no Conference League. NFL, NBA, NHL, tennis, mixed sports. We're getting to skiing, rugby. There's so much we're going to get into this morning. So enjoy, and let me give you all the information. I'm just going to check out the chat. As per usual, shout out to everybody in the chat this morning. Pandesh, Vernizel, Surrender, AKD, Antoine, Gail, Hunty, Rose Garden, Ronnie, AKD, Peter, Antoine, Big Ben, Serena. Boys, and I can see the cricket boys are going off again. Look, let's end this debate about who's the greatest cricket nation. You guys are all just lucky Switzerland doesn't play cricket. We'd send Marco Odermatt. Could be done. He'd score 300 every game. So let's put that one to bed quickly before we go further. So let's start with the EuroLeague. There were some cool games in the EuroLeague last night, and gonna run through them. Here we go. So we had Alkmaar beating Roma 1-0. We had Bodo Glimt beating Maccabi Tel Aviv 3-1, and FC Porto lost to Olympiacos. Then Fenerbahce and Lyon, they drew 0-0. Karabakh lost to Bucharest 3-2, and Malmö lost to FC Twente 3-2. There you go. There comes the next one. Hoffenheim lost 3-2 to Tottenham Hotspurs. Victoria Pilsen beat Anderlecht 2-0, and Eintracht Frankfurt beat Ferencváros 2-0. There you go. So let's take those away. But there's so much more today in the EuroLeague. Elfsborg beat Nice 1-0. So Jim, it's not enough you screw up our club. Nice is fucking terrible too. Lazio beat Real Sociedad 3-1, and Ludogorets Razgrad lost 2-0 to Midtjylland. Then on the other side, we'll put it over there now. PAOK Saloniki beat Slavia Prague 2-0. Riga's Football Squala beat Ajax Amsterdam. That's for me an upset, 1-0. And Union St. Gallois Wern, that's for you, learn the name. They beat Braga 2-1. But then, of course, there was the big game. I will put that over the top of the screen. That is Manchester United, the glorious Manchester United, the once great Manchester United. We beat Rangers 2-1 with a little bit of help from our Scottish friends. And we beat them 2-1 with the last second goal from Bruno. So let's shout out to the help from our Scottish friends. Jack Butland, put the jackass there, but I'm really thankful. I'm thankful that you helped us out there last night. He thought he was Superman, but it didn't work out for him. But much appreciated here. That especially north of the border, obviously, south of the border, the English, especially Manchester, are really happy that Jack Butland screwed up. And for everybody that screws up, you got to give your star man. There you go. Oh, Bruno. He came up with the goods. What a strike there. But I got to give it to Lisandro Martinez. Fantastic pass. And and we nipped it at the end. Deservedly so, because I thought the second half was better. But there's also some sad news in the EuroLeague last night, and Spurs are Spursy, but hey, Dominic Solanke, get well soon. He had a bad knee injury. He's going to be out for a few weeks, so we also wish our rivals all the best. So Dominic Solanke, you get well soon, man. Get well soon. Then somebody's splashing the money around, and that is Manchester City. So let me put those three boys out there. Manchester City have signed 3 new players. They drove the cash truck up and they spent around about $150 million in the last 48 hours. They bought in 3 new players. We'll start with the guy at the bottom here. That is, they brought in Omar Marmoush. He's an Egyptian. They brought him in from Frankfurt for 70 million. Then they brought in Adu Kadir Kuzanov, first Uzbek ever to play in the Premier League, a young defender. Something like 30 million they paid for him. And then they brought in the young Brazilian. He's the guy in the background. Victor Reis, or the most probably written Reis. They brought him in for another 30 million. So yeah, they are spending money like... that's Man City. That's the difference, you know. They're not doing so well. Only 4th in the league or 5th in the league. What the hell? We need to strengthen. There's 150 million. So Jim, don't be such a fucking tight ass. You're tighter than a duck's ass, man. Come on. Pull some of the cash out there. Get those gnomes, the Glazers, to do the same. And let's start buying some decent players again. Yeah, that is it. That's our Euro lineup. I mean, there was a lot of things going on there last night. But hey, Tottenham, they did get the win, so it's looking good. Didn't I have a Euro League table? Nah, all right, we'll just move on. We'll move on to the next Euros, and that's the Eurobasket. A lot of good games last night. As you can remember, we did the game the day before yesterday, Partizan against Paris, 92-86. Anadolu Efes destroyed Milano. What is wrong in Milano? 110-66. That's a damn good thrashing. Yeah. Maccabi Tel Aviv beat Red Star Belgrade. Ooh, Wern's not going to be happy. 85-73. Panathinaikos Athens beat Zalgiris 89-76. Bologna lost to Monaco 80-86. And Real Madrid, squeaky bum time, 90-89 against Baskonia. Then tonight we have Villabon against FC Barcelona. We'll update you on that this evening. Alba Berlin take on Bayern, the Battle of Germany. And, got to be careful when you use those words. And Olympiacos, our game tonight, live on this channel, against Fenerbahce. Yeah, so we're gonna enjoy that. I think that time is wrong. It's 8:15, not 7:15. At least I hope so. Then we have a look here at the table quickly. Olympiacos and Fenerbahce on top. All the other teams are vying to get into the playoffs, and that's going to be our game tonight. There you go. Live EuroLeague on our channel. And I can tell you, we have a shitload of fun on that. And the games are so exciting. I mean, the Partizan game against Paris was phenomenal. And this one, the two heavyweights of European basketball at the moment. This should be an epic battle. So please join us for that this evening. Then we go to the good US of A, or it's not just the US of A, it's also Canada, the American sports, the North American Sports League. Let's put it like that, leagues. Let's put it like that. So we'll get into the NBA first. If I get it up there, don't worry. And I got to pull this one over there. So NBA, some good games there last night in the NBA. The Spurs beat the Pacers 140-110. Good game from Victor Wembanyama. It must be got something to do with that first name, Victor. 140-110. I mean, that is impressive. He had 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists, and 5 blocks to go with that. That man's a blocking machine. The Trailblazers beat the Magic 101-79. The Raptors, the Toronto Raptors, there you go, Canada, 122-119 against the Hawks. That's a surprising result for me. But the Raptors won that one. The Dallas Mavericks win for a change. They won 121-115. Impressive win against the Thunder. Didn't expect that. The shit show that is the Miami Heat at the moment, they lost 96-125 against the Bucks. Listen here, just let Jimmy go and sort the problems out, man. Damian Lillard was good in that game for the Bucks. He had 29 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists. Just 1 rebound shy of a triple-double. Then the Kings against the Nuggets. What a game. 123-132 to the Nuggets. And I'm telling you, those European boys are tearing the NBA. Sabonis, 23 points, 19 rebounds, and 8 assists in a losing game for the Kings. But the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, Nikola Jokic, the Joker, 35 points, 22 rebounds, and 17 assists. There's some teams that go and have bloody 17 assists. This boy's unbelievable, so he will get our star man. The Bulls lost to the Warriors 106-131. The Warriors decided to win a game again. The Celtics and the Lakers, that is like the the royalty of NBA basketball, of American basketball. And the Celtics play the Lakers. That is kind of like in European football. Let's see who I would say. That is like when Real Madrid plays, just can't even say Manchester City. How can Real Madrid plays Bayern Munich? Put it that way. Two big powerhouses. And the Celtics got stomped. 96-117. Anthony Davis, good for the Lakers, 24 points and 8 rebounds. And the Wizards loot the Clippers. So the LA teams there at home doing well. The Wizards 93, the Clippers 110. Yeah, so that's our roundup of the NBA scores. But we do have to get to our boy Nikola Jokic. Yes, Nikola, I'm going to put that red heart in the middle there. We love you too. And you are the star man of the day. What a performance by Nikola Jokic. I'm telling you, every time I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's going to be the front runner in the MVP, old Nikola comes the next day and pulls the one out. But those two boys are definitely vying it out for the MVP. Then we get into the NHL, the North American Hockey League. And I'm going to tell you there, the Senators, the Ottawa Senators lost to the Boston Bruins 2-0. The Canadians lost to the Red Wings 2-4. What is wrong with the Canadian hockey teams? Mr. Trudeau, do something. I know he's gone. The Flyers, the Philadelphia Flyers, lost 1-6 to the Rangers. The Rangers starting to get some good results lately. The Columbus Blue Jackets lost 4-7 to the Carolina Hurricanes. Thank God, the Golden Knights from Las Vegas beat the St. Louis Blues 4-2. The Utah Hockey Club beat the Minnesota Wild 4-0. Now we're going to make a break. Timeout. The Utah Hockey Club put in a request to the league and they wanted to change the name to the Utah Yetis. Wern, that's a name you would give them. It's like your favorite team, the Kraken. We'll get to them later. The Utah Yetis. Oh my God, why didn't you just call yourself the Utah load of shit? But thank God how do you say that? The naming office there, the patent office or whatever it's called in the US, they have refused to let them use that name. Thank God. Come, listen here. I'll come up with a name. Give me $2 million. I'll come up with the perfect name for Utah. Call yourself the Mormons, but don't call yourself the goddamn Yetis, man. Jeez. Fucking hell, the Yetis, man. All you're going to get from that is people like me pissing on you all the day. The Buffalo Sabres lost to the Calgary Flames 2-5, so Canada can win. The Vancouver Canucks lost to the Edmonton Oilers 2-6. A Canadian team had to win. Well done, the Oilers. Jeez, it reminds me quite a lot of Canadian teams in there. Huh? The Penguins lost 1-5 to the Ducks. And Vern, I'm sorry, but the Capitals beat your Seattle Kraken 3-0. So yeah, that's the NHL. Don't forget this weekend, we do have the NFL semi-finals, the Chiefs and the Bills and the Eagles and the Commanders. The Chiefs and the Bulls going to be live on this channel. I'm doing that one, don't worry. Then, just quickly, welcome back Mikaela Shiffrin. She announced that she'll be back at the beginning of February. After a few weeks out with injury. Nice to see her back. The ski circus definitely needs Mikaela Shiffrin. Lovely athlete and the best women's skier of all times, most probably. Then tennis. We'll start with the ladies. Yes, I'm going to. Wern Sabalenka. Yes, she beat Badoza and she's in the final. And she's going to face off against Madison Keys, who in an epic battle beat Iga Swiatek. Watch a little bit of that on my phone yesterday. So Sabalenka against Madison Keys in the final. I think Sabalenka's got too much. Then I was just with one eye watching. We have the semi-finals of the men. Yannick Sinner will take on Sheldon, and Djokovic, Zverev had started and everything. But I got bad news for everybody that's a Djokovic fan. Novak had a pull-out injured after the first set. So the first set went to Alexander Zverev, but Novak pulled out injured. So hey, listen here. Novak, get well soon. All the best. And come back stronger. Sad to see. It's always sad when a semi-final like that has to end. Can you imagine the people that paid all that money? They must be upset as well. Then we do move on. We've got a lot to get into. Don't forget this weekend, the epic rugby lineup for this weekend, and all of it on this channel. The Ospreys are going to take on Benetton. Glasgow take on Connacht. The Lions and the Bulls, the big one in South Africa. The Scarlets take on Edinburgh. Leinster against the Stormers on here as well. Cardiff against the Sharks. Where else to watch but here? What is that? The Dragons take on Munster, and Ulster take on Zebre Parma. So let me just give you a quick update there. Check out our video that we brought out last night. All about it's a little preview on the United Rugby Championship, so check it out. And then I'll just let you know what is coming up. So we're going to have the Bulls against the Lions live on our channel. That's going to start at 13:30 Central European Time tomorrow. And we're going to have the live rugby, more live rugby straight after that, with a double header, both games at the same time. Leinster against the Stormers and Cardiff Rugby against my mighty Sharks. Then we did have some cricket yesterday. Wow. Oh no, we're going to have some cricket coming up. Pakistan going to take on the West Indies. I see a lot of you guys in the chat already. Who's the greatest cricket nation? So we'll see. It used to be the West Indies. Let's be honest. The West Indies used to be the powerhouse of cricket, but that's no more. That's no more. And and India and England will have their second one-day international tomorrow. So we'll keep you up to date on that. But that was our morning show. Just some extra other thing. LeBron James, he's topping the All-Star voting at the moment in the US, so that's good. As you can see in the tick at the bottom. But that's our sports day for today. Wow, 60 minutes. I'm getting quick. I'm wrapping this stuff up. Join us. So we're going to have this weekend, starting tonight, we've got the basketball, Olympiacos against Fenerbahce. Tomorrow we have the morning show at 7 with Wern. In the afternoon, we have the Lions against the Bulls, the Stormers against Leinster, Cardiff against the Sharks. Sunday morning, Wern will be back, and then on Sunday evening, we're definitely going to have the Chiefs against the Bulls, and must probably have Man United against Fulham. So hey, it's all on the channel. Join us and enjoy your day, and wherever you are, stay healthy, and see you soon.